Universe has a plan for you. Whatever you do, how much you deviate, they will always bring you back to the track that you are supposed to do. I was the black sheep. In that agency made me realize corporate is not my thing.
Hello and welcome, Geet.
Hello, Sukhdeepak. Yes.
My friend Geet Batra. Tell us a little bit about your journey in the corporate world, in the coaching world, etc. What you learned and how you're making a difference to people's lives. So over to you, Geet.
Thank you so much, Sukhdeepak. That's a question where I can encompass my entire life. I was not supposed to be in corporate. So, coming from a business family, I was the black sheep who did not follow anything that everybody in my family followed. Everybody was in business. But I said that I am not going to do this truckwala business. This is not my thing, and I'm not going to deal with the drivers and the laborers and the vyaparis who speak in regional dialect. I don't even understand that. So I decided, I had no idea that I was going to do a job. So I decided to go to Delhi to explore what else is possible. And I got admission into BCom, and then from there I got into a program which is on sales and marketing. So I did that program for about 1.5 years. That was the shift in my life. I started realizing that the job is something that I would like to do, but very specifically in marketing. So I started my first job right along with my graduation. And it was a sales job selling Citibank credit cards with a DSA. That's how my journey started. And then within a few days, I realized this is very cold calling kind of thing. I'm not enjoying it. I want something more, and I got into another job, which was again a marketing executive job. The sales job, the title was marketing executive. And I said, no, this is also not what I like. I want to do real marketing. So I went for my MBA, and then my first job was with an advertising agency. The state of working in that agency made me realize corporate is not my thing. And I decided to contribute whatever I know to other people and started my own placement agency. I ran it for 6 to 7 years until there was a recession in 2008. And that recession, even before it started, I knew that this is time to move out. And I'm getting stagnant in whatever work, this consultancy that I am doing. And I moved out of it, got into the corporate. One corporate after another, been into IT education. I have been into oil and gas industry, been into real estate industry, mostly in HR and recruitment function. But then universe has a plan for you. Whatever you do, how much you deviate, they will always bring you back to the track that you are supposed to do. And I had mentored a few of my teammates, and I really liked that work. Making a difference to somebody's life, it's like you get a kick. So that time I got, there was some shake-up in the organization, and I got a boss who made sure that I cannot stay in that company. And yeah, so universe forces you like that. And I decided to quit my corporate job without another job, without even trying to make a CV. I said, enough, almost 2 decades of being in corporate. I would do whatever, but corporate is not my thing. It is something else that I would like to do. And I became a certified coach. I did coaching for about 2 years, even mentored some coaches, worked with a very good master coach. I also did Marshall Goldsmith stakeholder-centered executive coaching program. But again, coaching was not the thing. I wanted to go from one to many rather than one to one. And that is the part that I enjoyed with Access Consciousness, and I became a facilitator. That's when I met you. And within a few, I think maybe 2 or 3 months, you had already decided that you would like to become a facilitator. And it was you who decided to become the next level facilitator even before I could. So that was also something which was a sign from the universe. While, we connected and you worked through the rungs to become a Access certified facilitator, and I chose to become one. And after that, it was very, very fulfilling journey. It continued for a long time. I think for about 4 years, 5 years, I've been a facilitator. And then I realized I require something else in my life. And that something else came in form of Heal Your Life. I have known about Louis Hay for almost 16 years, and I've been following in one way or another the works of Louis Hay. What I realized is it comes from a place of abundance. It comes from a place of generosity. It comes from a place of kindness. And I said, this is what I probably am looking for. And, I joined this program. It's a 8 days program. When I completed this program, it was actually a shake-up. So I enjoyed it very much, and it gives me opportunity to contribute to people who are going through any kind of change or shift in their life. And this methodology is able to help people come out of whatever they are dealing with very, very powerfully. So they can change anything that they want to, and with a lot of kindness, with a lot of possibilities that open up for them. And I continue doing it. But the best part was, it started me on a journey to self. It started me on a journey of self-acceptance. It started me on a journey to self-love, and also empowering others to start loving themselves. So it's been barely 2 months, and I've already done about 6 or 7 programs of Heal Your Life, touching lives of more than, I think now it must be about 60-70 people who have already attended these programs. So yeah, it was amazing.
Okay, so let's pause for a bit at this moment.
Yeah, sure.
So back to you, Geet. Now I'm very excited to hear that you've written a book, So tell me something, where did you get this? How did you get the inspiration to write a book?
Oh, okay. I think it was because of my coaching experience. I had loads of experience during the coaching time, and I realized you can be a coach, you can sit at home, and you can interact with people, and it can be your profession. So I said, then is it necessary for me to sit at my home? I can sit anywhere. So I went for trekking to Himachal, and there next to a waterfall, I did my coaching session because I couldn't reach on time. And there were other coaches, my clients, who said, my session also you should take from some exotic location like that. I said, how does it matter to you? You are sitting at your home. He says, it doesn't matter. I want another good background there. And that gave me opportunity of traveling. While, not just that, meeting people and telling them what coaching is, what life coach is, that also is an experience. So all these experiences I wrote in form of blog or tidbits here and there, And while talking to people, there were a lot of impromptu awarenesses which came. Like one of my coaches, while I was talking to him, we both blurted out parts of this phrase. I said, you have to be willing to be uncomfortable. And he says, yes, you are right. Unless and until I am uncomfortable with my comfort zone, nothing will change. Now, this was very profound thing which he ended up saying, and I wrote it down. And every time I would have a coaching session, I came up with so many phrases which were very insightful. And they started coming in when I was conducting workshops of access. When I started writing all of them down, I mean, within first 8-9 months, I had so much written, so much content there, and from my coaching sessions, that during lockdown, I decided to write a book. And I was very, very excited about it. So I started writing that book. And when it came to publishing it, when it came to how would I publish it, who would I approach, I got bogged down with so much of information and I stopped writing. 2 years later, I started writing that book again. Within 2 to 3 days, it fizzled down again to how would I publish, who would buy, how would I market, and all those kind of things. And those 2 books written, and one more day, which was sometime last year, I had the idea of third book. And I started writing my third book. And within just 2 days, it fizzled out. This time, when I became a Heal Your Life facilitator, there was lots of awareness which was coming in. And I kept on writing until a time came when I was willing to acknowledge that there is an author inside me. There is so much of information which I have received from multiple sources that it is time now to share it with the world. And there was one more experience which I may have shared with you. I did a shamanic course, and in that shamanic course, when I was doing it, during that time, early morning, there was a bird who used to wake me up. And that bird call, it came up again and again. Every day it used to happen, and I used to wake up happy, and my days were very good. That time, I went to my shamanic facilitator and I told her about the bird, and she says, what is the name of the bird? I said, it's a magpie robin. So she searched for the bird, and the message from that bird animal spirit guide was, Geet, you have a song inside of you. Share it with the world. That was the inspiration which made me write the book. And now, when I did Heal Your Life facilitator training, I started conducting mirror series, which is a 21-day. Every day there is a mirror series call that I do. It brought so much change to so many people, and in their life they started accepting themselves, loving themselves, and going into introspection. A lot of areas in their life changed. A lot of past traumas started surfacing and they started dissipating. There was more and more information, and along that, I also started acknowledging myself, was willing to listen to who I really am and what is my song. That made me write another book. And it was not that I wanted to write the book. I actually wanted to develop a program and tell people that money is not the only one thing. Your life is not a petal. Your life is not a flower. Your life is not a plant. Your life is a bloody whole forest. So there are multiple things in your life. When you bring into your life as abundance, it is your prosperity. And that prosperity, I would like to take you through a 21 days program. So I wrote that 21 days program. And again, I bogged down by so much information. Who will join? How will I market it? And all that. Within 2 nights, I converted it into a book. And this book was a result of just 2 nights. including the cover page, the design, the content, and all that. I went into shamanic journey and got all that information about prosperity, and I converted it into a book. And out there it is. It did not take me any time at all. Not only that, my fifth book is launching tomorrow, 12th of October. And not only that, I have 4 more books which I have started writing. 2 are completed and sent to the publishers, and I'm waiting to hear from them. Whereas the first 3 books are still waiting somewhere. So, I mean, suddenly I picked up the speed, and one of my friend encouraged me, Geet, are you in touch with your primary animal spirit guide? And I said no. She said, just every morning get up and say, hello, we are going to have a good day. And I did it for 2 days, and 3rd and 4th day my book was ready. That is the power that is available to all of us. So it's purely magic. Magic lies at the end of logic.
Great. Thank you for sharing what you did. Very inspiring. So what's next?
So I have also started my prosperity series. Today was call 3, and there was one participant who missed call 1, and she attended call 2, and she wanted a refund. And she attended yesterday call 2, and today she reports back that whatever she paid for it, she got 10,000 times back already.
Great, fantastic. So all the best to you, Geet. Keep going. Right, the sky, as you know, is the limit. Right, and I'm waiting to hear more and more from you, and maybe we'll do a series of interviews with you. So thank you very much. Thanks for joining the call, and all wishing you all the best.
Yeah, thank you.